Hello, I'm live. Ladies and gents, welcome to the 18th May episode of the Daily Sora podcast, whatever that means. Okay, joke apart, jokes apart. So today I am a little late. It's 9:30. I got late because I had a couple of meetings in the morning, and then I had to manage those meetings. And then when I came to Starbucks, I had other things to do. The top of those things is my weekly report, which I started writing day before, but haven't been able to complete it. So I'm going to work on that right after this. So the big revelation for today or the next or this week is that I have 2 weeks to go before the month of May ends, and that means that I have 2 weeks before the Claude Pro Max subscription that I have ends. And I'm going to make something with it, and I think I'm going to work very hard to ship two things. A, I'm going to finish the film script that I'm working on. I think I've done 11 pages for it for Moments Around the Street. And out of these 11 pages, I need to now make another 120 pages of sorts. So there is 10x more effort that I need to take on that. So that's first thing I will do. The second thing I will do is I will rework on Caravanserai. This is a book that has been open at me for I don't know how long, to a point that I remember one time we were to go for a picnic and Anshika told me that if you don't write 50,000 words in like 7 days, I will not go. And man, it was such a mad fucking rush. I remember I was sitting at the dining table and I was writing the last 1,000 words while the entire gang was chilling on the sofa in a hall at a friend's house. So I will probably try to do this. And what I've told myself is that I want to be able to start shipping things and focusing on things, which is something that I've not done in my life. I don't want to do it, to be honest, but let me see if I can put my effort on one thing and get it out of my system. That's one. Now, let me talk about focus as the focal point for today. Well, focus as the focal point for today. Okay, let's do that. My camera stopped working. I do not know why. Maybe somebody's calling me, but it will hopefully go away. Okay, so I will talk about the focal point. If my camera comes back, I don't know why the camera went away. Sorry about this. Okay, the camera. Okay, so coming back. So I will talk about focus and focal point. Now, the entire world, if you were to make a list of top 10 entrepreneurs, and each entrepreneur could be given 10 values and 10 principles and 10 traits, you would have a universe of 100 values if all of them are different, or you would have a universe of 10 values if all of them are same. My sense is that focus will always be in the top three in any list that you make like that. And everybody that I know, from Steve Jobs to Bill Gates to Elon Musk to Sam Altman to Paul Graham to Narendra Murthy to Narendra Modi, everybody talks about how focus is a very important thing for people to reach where they must reach and can reach. And then, funnily, in my case, that's the only thing that I do not have. मतलब ambition है, hard work है, दिमाग है, connection है, network है, but focus नहीं है. So that's one thing that I want to fix for sure. That's one thing that I want to work on. Uh, I I'm at an age wherein I don't find value in changing myself a lot. Since I have lived my life in a certain operating system for like 43 years now. And I think that if I change it now, I may not get enough value out of it because the time to change, learn, adapt, and make it my second nature is very, very less. On the other hand, if there are young people who are watching this, I want to tell them that कि भाई लोग focus पे लोग काम, you ensure that you do one thing very, very focused and very, very well, and you'll be able to find outcomes. If you do not focus, then it will be a big, big problem. But अगर focus नहीं करोगे तो फटेगी. So my thought is that I am not the right person to give advice about this because I don't focus on things at all. But if you have an option, please go and put some focus into the work you do. And I see value in that, but I'm not the right person to talk about the virtue of the focus. That's my only thing for the day. I can go on and on about it. I think I am distracted while talking about focus. So a funny joke just came itself. That while I'm talking about focus, this concept of focus is so uh, unnerving to me that I don't want to talk about that. I mean, think of it as exactly similar to what I think one of my doctors told me, that the concept of self-love is so difficult to you that you don't want to even practice that and talk about that. Focus is a solution that is so difficult for me to talk about that. I don't want to focus on it and talk about it. So maybe that's a very, very deeply, inherently seated bias that I have against focusing on one thing. Uh, So that's where I think I am at. I think, yeah, this is it. I will end the live. I'm not very happy with the way it's come out, but the fact is that I had to go live and I've done that. So yeah, please tell me what I can talk about next time when I talk. And yeah, this. Thank you. Wait, I will not end this. I will. And some epiphany happened while I was ending this. While ending this, I said when I talk, if some interruption happens on the camera, I tend to lose the chain of thought that I have, and that's not a cool thing to do for at all. I need to be able to, I should be able to stay focused on the conversation, even if there are interruptions. I should be able to handle it gracefully, even if there are interruptions. Funnily, I can do that when I'm talking to people IRL, but when I'm in front of a camera, this focus goes away, and I'm like I become a different person. In fact, Akshay tells me that when you're in a camera, you have a podcast mode on. I do not know what that means, but that's an interesting thing to talk about and mention and write from here on. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. I'll end this now.